I'm MrHartgrave, and this is Everything Wrong with Marvel Strike Force. And we had something seriously wrong with Marvel Strike Force last week, and you might have seen it on my channel here. I did a math video. There was lots of cursing. And let me tell you what happened after that math video. So, long story short, Contagion Corpse has been fixed, and the blitzing has been reduced. And I'm a much happier person now. And this all happened quite simply because community manager Archangel listened to the community. I don't know what stories are going on out there about what actually happened, but let me try to be very direct as much as I can be about what actually happened to fix this event. And at the very heart of it, it's fixed because of community manager Archangel. So we do owe him a thank you. For those of you who have been perhaps saying that he is an awful force in the Marvel Strike Force community, you are dead wrong, as I've been saying from day one. Community manager Archangel, because of the community outcry on this, went to the Envoy program for more information. I stepped up. I provided him with all of the math that I had done on this event, as well as all the foundation that we have laid on this channel for this kind of thing to happen. Remember when we convinced him to blitz with us for one of these events? I think it became quite clear to him that blitzing 8 times a day, 8 rotations of 40 wins a day for 7 days is entirely unreasonable. And so when I presented him the information that that's exactly what this event was, he said, there's something wrong here. This is not what this should be. And he was then empowered to make this change for the better of the community. And I'm really happy it happened. So this all looks much better now. Let's get into what exactly we're looking at as far as these changes go. Lots of people have been asking me this week if I'm going to pick up Marvel's Midnight Suns. They're asking me that because Marvel Strike Force right now has a cross promotion going on with Marvel's Midnight Suns, where for a limited time, you're going to be able to get Magic. Not only get Magic, but get this awesome costume on her from Midnight Suns, which is an upcoming card-based strategy tactical role-playing game that I'm very interested in, and you can pre-order right now. So why am I doing this? Why am I talking about this? Are they paying me? No, they're not. I'm sponsoring myself this week. I like Marvel games. I'm definitely going to play this. I've covered Midnight Suns on this channel in the past. When the trailer first came out, I did a reaction to it, and I just want to make sure everybody knows it's out there, and if you pre-order, you can use my creator code to help support the channel. So make sure you pick up that Magic skin in Marvel Strike Force while it's here, and come check out Marvel's Midnight Suns with me, either yourself by picking it up in the Epic Games Store, or just liking and subscribing to this channel and watching my content when it comes out. I will be covering Marvel Midnight Suns. It seems like an awesome game. Tactical role-playing game with cards. I mean, it sounds like Marvel Snap, but for grown-ups. Here's the rest of the video. Keep digging. Intention of Contagion Corpse was that players would be able to acquire the Panther Pelt via moderate engagement. Now, my chat brought up earlier today, what is moderate engagement? And I think it would be really good for us as a community to establish the standard of which moderate engagement can be gauged by. And in this case, it is going to be as this event is detailed out. Just to cut, once again, long story short, when we're talking about moderate engagement for this event right now, and I'm going to show you the math to back all this up, we're looking at 4 blitz rotations a day, okay? And we're looking at 200 cores on campaign energy. That would be moderate engagement for this kind of event. So knowing what that means when an event is said to be like, hey, if you're moderately engaged on this, well, that's going to mean I need to blitz 4 times a day, and I'm going to need to spend, 200 cores on energy. We would also need to establish these standards for war attacks, for Cosmic Crucible attacks, and so on and so forth, so that we can make sure that these events are as they should be. Now, a little extra background on this, and this is a bit of speculation, but I think that normally they would have scrutinized this event more before it was released. I got the math on this very late. So the problem was we had that whole mix-up with the store with the orbs. And that really sidelined the team. So there's another portion of the community out there that thinks that that was some kind of plan. That was not a plan. That really messed everybody up. And this is one of the things that got messed up because of that was this event. I assume, allegedly. Okay, let's just say that. Anyways, this is all live in game right now, and this is how it shakes out. So right now, the blitzing that you need to do, it's been reduced to only 16,000 points maximum. So if you look at your milestone, you might already be done. Me, I was already at 16,000 points, and I am entirely done with this now with almost 5 full days left to go. So this turned into an incredibly easy blitz event. I wouldn't have been mad about this at all if it was like this from the start. And I really hope that going forward, we can do this process where they get the math over to the envoys, to me earlier, so that I can say, hey, are we supposed to be moderately engaged on this? If so, let's fix this event and let's do it before it hits the community. I wish we could have got to this before it hit the community, but it is what it is. And now it's fixed. So you're able to get like 75,000 just off milestones alone, and not even hoarded milestones. If you hoarded milestones, I think I was able to dump 9,000 points into this when it started. But if you hoarded just a few milestones or the milestones that are still coming, it'll be 75,000 points. You can get 4,800 points a day if you do 40 wins 8 times a day. That's a total of like 33,600 points. You only need 16,000. So it's over half of the blitzing that was required was cut out of this event. Thank God. Now, for Contagion Corpse, and there's been some complaints about this, which strikes me as odd because this is fine now. The total points you can bring in on this are 53,000. The minimum points you need for the monthly item, which is all anybody cares about, the rest of that stuff you're not getting, it's pay to win. If you want to pay to win this event, it's like $150. It's absolutely not worth it. I don't recommend that at all. Never spend money on these milestones. That's my official statement from MrHartgrave and the MrHartgrave channel is never spend money on these milestones. Let them know with your dollar that these are not acceptable. All of these milestones should be for free. That is my official stance. It always has been. It always will be. Okay, just to clear up any confusion there might be there about my stance on these things and where my allegiance lies. So basically what this does is, and this is the math that I showed over to Community Manager Archangel. Let me show it to you in full here. And this is why it's 5,000 points. I wanted 10,000. I said, look, it should be 10,000 fragments that comes to the community. And that would take away the core spending component entirely, because what you get is over 7 days, you get 7,500 fragments from your free energy, 5,000 from 200 cores, and another 5,000 from an additional 400 cores. It was deemed that the community is supposed to spend 200 cores a day. It is what it is. So if you spend the 200 cores a day, you'll be able to get the monthly item. If you don't, you won't. At least you don't need to spend 600 cores a day. So the 5,000 points that they're giving you is enough to negate this. And we can do that math here because, yeah, right now that's 5,300. So let's just go ahead. Let's take off that right there. That's going to bring us down to 12,600. Now you might be able to do a little better with this. If you do certain nodes instead of other nodes, I'm just assuming the average amount of fragments you get per node is going to get you, if you're only doing 200 cores a day, 12,600 points. That's going to get you a total of 48,000. Now with the 5,000 bonus, that is going to put you around, let me see, that's 53,600. Is that right, Rome? Yeah, I think so. I think my quick math, it works. So yeah, now your new total is 53,600 for only the, mere sum of 200 cores per day. This is enough. It's fine. Is it amazing? No, I wanted 10,000. We all wanted more shards, but it is what it is. At least they took away the insane blitzing. And to that effect, If we never want to see blitzing again, if we never, we have to take away their ability to do this to us. Okay, so here it is. Here's your 1,000 free shards. Oh, they're giving you blitz credits too. Holy shit. Look at this. This is actually better. This is actually better than what was advertised. Okay, so here it is. Throwing this into the video because it's actually better than what was advertised. Not only are they giving us the Plague Monger orb fragments in this, but they're also giving us blitz credits as well. So make sure you go to the web store. The first one should still be in the store when this video drops. You should still have a few hours to claim this. So go ahead and claim this, and hopefully this will make the event completable for you. And while you're kind of clicking around the internet, come on by my community page and let's fix this for good. Okay, we did this. We got this event fixed. What's next? Let's fix blitzing for good. Let's make it so that we can't have an event like we were going to have. Let's reduce the rotations to either 6 per day or 4 per day, or change the cooldown to 1 hour. Look, please just vote on one of them. If we can get these reactions up to 5,000 votes, if we can get this up to 10,000 votes, then we can actually make this meaningful, lasting change in Marvel Strike Force. Let's make it happen together, Gravediggers. Non-Gravediggers, anyone watching this video, please participate in this. And let's make it happen together. We have a community manager who's checked in. We have a community manager who's wanting to make the changes. We just need to show them that there is the community support to get it done. So please go vote if you haven't already. There's other polls here as well, but this is the most important one. I think we're all tired of blitzing. It's been 4 years of this, and it's time for it to end. You can trust me on that. I'm MrHartgrave. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, vote in this poll. That's actually all I care about. You don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe. You don't even have to comment down below. But I would like it if you did keep digging.